is up, guys? Chris Beseris here, aka Alpha Greek _89. I'm doing my first ever video for gaming. I'm doing the Division. Today I'll just be doing a tutorial. I won't actually be doing much gameplay. So if you know pretty much the basics, this might not be the video for you, but for everyone starting or wanting to learn a little bit more about the backside of this game, should be a pretty good video for you. The basic idea of this game is obviously a virus has wiped out 95% of the world. We're the few percent alive, and we're special forces, and we're trying to, I guess, take back the city of New York from the bad guys that have taken it over. This here in front of us is the local library in New York City that we've turned into a kind of a getaway base, a safe haven, if you will. So I'm going to kind of show you what all of this is about. I've decided to start this even though I'm level 16, just because then I'm far enough into the game that I get what's going on and I can hopefully explain a little better and kind of get more in depth of everything I've done here. So first thing I'll go over is your base restoration. As you can see, I've done 80% medical, 50% tech, 50% security wing. And above that, you can even see the supplies I have. So right now I have 260 points for medical, 140 for tech, 140 for security. Let's kind of get into one of these wings here, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit more for you. Alrighty. So here's the security wing. Basically what you do is why I have 50%. I've upgraded 50% of the security wing. As I get into here, you'll kind of see. So I've updated our situation room, armory, ghost post, shooting range, all that fun stuff. Stuff to do the barracks, dark zone, supply line, K9 unit, fun stuff like that. As you can see, I have 140 supply points, so I can't actually upgrade it anymore. I need at least 200 for a K9 unit, and I need up to 1,000 for barracks. I'll show you how you get those points a little bit later. But you can see each upgrade you do actually gives you perks. So for example, if I upgrade my supply line, I'll get skill rewards, or I can have a smart cover, or I can get a perk reward with clothing vendor. And each one has something a little different. So you can see like armory has skill reward and perks. Skill reward and perks. Let's see, let's find one here that gives us a talent reward. So doing this one gave me a talent reward. So depending what you're looking for and the type of player you are is what you're going to want to upgrade first. So these will unlock your abilities. Kind of like I was saying, you can get skill, talent, or perks. Your skill rewards are usually helpful when you're in fighting. So for example, I have for L1 I have a first aid, and for R1 I have a turret. For example, a turret, if I'm in the middle of a battle, I can deploy my turret. It'll attack nearby hostiles and until it's either destroyed or runs out of battery. But what that does is it kind of gets the bad guys shooting at it and lets you kind of free arm your way into them. You also have talents. Right now I only have 2 slots uncovered. I have to get to level 25, as you can see there at the bottom, before I can actually get 3. So for example, I'm equipped with adrenaline, so when I use a med kit, if I'm not full health, I'll overheal myself. So instead of being like 100% health, I'll be 120% health. I also have on the move, so I can kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 30%. So again, this kind of what you want to use depends who you are. There's a lot of team play in this. So for example, if you're the medic of your team, maybe you'll want 2 medic talents. You also get perks. Perks, you don't have to choose what you want. Just as you get perks, you get to keep them. So for example, I have a medical wing perk. It increases my med kit by a slot. I have this virus protection, gains 1 access to higher contamination areas, dark zone inventory, grenade inventory, so on and so forth. So upgrading these wings are pretty important, just to allowing you to be a better player. Another thing, kind of what I was talking about, strategy, is your weaponry, your gear, and all that. So as you can see inside these bases, you get weapon vendor, gear vendor, mod vendors. Over here you have a craft table. So if you have like a level 14 gun, you can upgrade it to a level 15 if you have the right supplies.
I like what you're doing.
When you come to your vendor,
You got a hell of a selection.
he will sell you on quite a few different guns. I think there's 5 you can choose from, 5 styles. As you can see, there's the green, there's the blue, and there's the purple is all you can see here. There's also a gray one, which is kind of your worn down weapons, and I believe there's a legendary status, but you can't buy them from the vendors. You have to beat some pretty good levels to get that kind of gear. As you can see in my wallet at the very bottom right, I have 17,246 credit. So if I wanted to say buy this 586 Magnum, it's 3,346. So I could spend, you know, only a fifth of my money, sixth of my money, and get that. The problem with buying, I've found, is so if I wanted to buy, say, this hunting M44, it's going to take over half my money. And the problem is I'm going to be out of a level 16 fairly quick and into a level 17. So, me personally, I don't spend very much unless I'm getting so far behind on a weapon. So say I want a sniper rifle like this M44, and I'm a level 16, but I'm carrying around a level 12. Well, then it's probably time to splurge and get a level 16 just so that you're kind of up to... Because otherwise, if you're playing level 16 guys with a level 12 gun, it's pretty hard to kill them. Also, a rule of thumb is to play your highest level gun unless it's a different color. Okay, here, this will be a good example. So I have a level 16 hunting M44. It gives just a little over 4,000 damage, 55 RPM, 5 mag. It's a level 16, and it's a standard. You can see it's the green. But if I wanted to get a blue hunting, let's see if we can compare. So you can see the difference right here. So a level 16 standard, you're getting about 700 less damage per shot, which is actually a pretty big deal. And you'll find that especially if you're playing level up guys. So say if you're fighting a level 17 guy, it's quite a bit harder to kill level 17 than it is even a level 16. So that's why I'm saying if you have a level 12 sniper rifle going against level 16 guys, you're probably in for a world of hurt, and you probably won't win that battle. So really, if you can get... So I almost play the rule of thumb. If I have a level 16 blue specialized weapon, I'm almost going to need a level 18 standard weapon to replace my specialized weapon, and again, probably double that for if you have a superior weapon. Same goes for gear. Gear, you can see you can buy masks, you can buy body armor, you can buy backpacks, you can buy knee pads, you got holsters, you got gloves. So depending what you have, I'll kind of show you my guys my inventory right now. So for example, body armor, I'm loaded on body armor. I got a level 13. Here's kind of a good example too, you can see. So I have a level 13 specialized body armor, and I have a level 15 just standard vest. But the specialized vest, if I was to switch from my level 15 to level 13, you can see up top I'd actually lose 1,300 health. So instead of being 8,500 health, I'd be 72. But you can see my skill power goes from 21 to 26. So even though the standard level 15 vest is 2 levels higher, depending what you're trying to do, if you're more, you know, and it also depends because you could give you some DPS points, some power on your firearms. So depending on what kind of player you are, you're going to want to, is what kind of equipment you're going to want to equip. I've went to the level 15 because, like I said, my rule of thumb is if I'm a level 13 specialized, then I'll use that over a level 14 standard, but not a level 15. Guns play a pretty big strategy as well. I go with the strategy of sniper machine gun. Snipers are cool because if you're doing headshots, if you're sneaking up on an enemy, you can do headshots, or if you're going against a sweeper, you can blow them up actually. And you can usually kill 1 or 2 guys pretty quick with a sniper rifle before they even know what's hit them. And then you can switch over to your machine gun as your secondary gun and use that in close quarter combat when they know where you are. You can also, you can see if you have gear down here in your inventory, and this will let you have different sights, different grips, different muzzles. So if I go into my mods, you can see, let's do this gun. when you go into your mods, you can see you have different scopes you can use, different muzzles, different underbarrel, different magazines. Each one gives you a bonus. So as of right now, I'm using an extended mag on this one. It gives me, and I just to kind of show you the difference. Without it, I have 32 mags, and with it, I'd have 44 mags, and without it, I'd have 6,000 DPS, and with it, I have 7,213 DPS. So using this, it'll give me 38% magazine size and a 6.5 reload speed. And same with these here. Depending what I want, I can use a vert grip, I can use a angled grip, and each one you select, it'll kind of show you what it does a little bit different. This one, initial bullet stability, so I'm actually going to do my 12 specialized. I didn't have that before, so nice to switch that over. I don't have any muzzle, so that's why I don't have any muzzle on it, but you can also come over here to your crafting station, and you have different things you can craft. So right now I'm holding on to my I have my hunting weapon as my primary gun. So if I wanted to, you can see at the bottom here, I get weapon parts. You get weapon parts for and the blues obviously your specialized weapons. So I could upgrade my hunting M44 if I wanted to from a level 16 sniper to a level 17 assault rifle, and I'd take 12 of the 84 weapon parts I have. The thing you want to watch out for is, though, because I'm a level 16, if I get a level 17 gun, I can't actually use a level 17 weapon until I get that high. Though you can come over here to your stash box, and you can stash higher rated weapons until you're that high, so you're not keeping them in your inventory and holding down your inventory. Another thing you can do with your inventory, I'll kind of show you. I kind of purposely kept some body armor. So you see I have 5 body armors here. I'll probably never use this worn soft body armor. So there's 2 things you can do with it. You can hold L3 and dismantle it, which then gives you the fabric, which is, when I was crafting and upgrading my weapon, you can do the same thing here with your body armor. So now I gained some fabric from my standard combat vest. I have 153 fabric, so now I could upgrade this body armor from a level 15 to a specialized level 16 if I wanted to. You can also come over to these vendors here. If you don't need the fabric points, you have too many fabric points, you can see up top you can buy or sell. So if you go to sell, you can sell any of the equipment you currently have. So right now I have 3 masks here, 3 body armors, 2 backpacks, and these are things I'm not using. So let's say I wanted to get rid of this knee pad. You can see I could sell it for $149 right next to that level 13. Click X, sure you want to sell the item, boom. Now I have extra money in my wallet. So there's 2 more things I just want to show you guys. If you hit your touchpad on your map, you will actually see the whole map that you're playing. Each area, so right now I'm at my base of operations here in Pennsylvania Plaza. Each area of the map you can see outlined gives different missions and is different skill levels. So for example here Chelsea is a level 2 to 4. So if I'm around a level 2, I'm probably going to want to stick around this area. So you can see since I'm level 16 I've gone through quite a bit of the map. Up top's where I'm currently at, Times Square and whatnot. I purposely didn't beat some of these levels yet because I wanted to show you guys the points. So if you remember those security wing supplies, so for example, if I come over to this encounter and win this reward, which is kind of a short mission, I'll get 60 security wing points, I'll get some more credits, and I'll get some experience points. You can go into side missions, which just give you credit and blueprint. Usually give you blueprints or some sort of weapon once you win the level there. You also can come over to missions, which is where you get the most points. So here I'd get 500 tech wing points, I'd get a weapon, I'd get a lot of credits, I'd get a lot of experience, and it's a level 16 to 18, so it'd actually be right in my wheelhouse right now. And so as you get a little harder, you'll kind of come up this way. You also have the dark zone, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about. The dark zone's fun because you kind of get to play with or against other players. You can be a good guy or a bad guy in Dark Zone and steal people's equipment or work together to gain more equipment. sad stories. I went into the dark zone by myself, and it spent like 45 minutes. I gained 7 really good supplies, and I was trying to extract them from the dark zone. But as I was getting ready to extract them, 3 guys that had helped me kind of clear the area so we could extract our stuff shot me down, because I guess they were all playing together, and they stole all my loot. So dark zone's definitely a sketchy place. I would recommend either being higher leveled or go in as a team, so that way people can't take advantage of you as they did me. So, and as you do things such as completing these missions here, you can also gather equipment. See, I don't really have any up right now. You can gather like phone records or just different intel lying on the floor. You'll pass it as you go by. As you get that intel, you can actually hold it in here, and then you can go back and play footages that you find or field data, phone recordings, survival guide, incident reports, missing agents, echoes, and that kind of fun stuff. So I hope this tutorial was good for you guys. I hope you learned a lot, or at least learned what you needed to learn. My next video I'll do a lot more gameplay, so if you're looking more for gameplay, don't give up on me yet. I'm also going to do other games throughout, sporting games, other shooter games. If you want to, comment below on other games you want to see played. Please like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks again.